The last video game streaming horse to enter the race, Amazon stepped up to the plate to unveil its own service, Luna. Now, at the time of Luna's announcement, I actually did a video review roundup of the other services that were available in late 2020, that is Google Stadia, Xbox Cloud Gaming, and GeForce Now, and you can click on the link in the top right-hand corner that is displaying to go check out what I thought of those services at the time. And while you're clicking around, go ahead, click that subscribe button and bell notification. Amazon Luna takes a few cues from the different services. It has its own dedicated controller like Stadia, and you only access games via subscription like Xbox Cloud Gaming. Speaking of that controller, while it offers the same low latency connectivity as Stadia's, I found it much less comfortable to hold with its very angular design. The more grippy textures were appreciated, as were the asymmetrical thumbsticks akin to an Xbox controller, but its mushy triggers leave a lot to be desired. Luna is like Xbox Cloud Gaming in the sense that you're not buying individual titles, but you're paying a flat subscription fee for access to a library of games that is constantly changing. But it doesn't house one subscription. It houses several, and Amazon calls them channels. As of now, there are 2 channels on offer. The first is Luna Plus and costs $6.99 a month. This is a mix of different games across a wide variety of genres, although none that are too recent or groundbreaking, giving it the least compelling library of all the services. The benefit of Luna Plus is that it's probably the most cost-effective of all of the services. It's only $7 a month, and you don't have to pay any premium to get the highest quality of streaming like Stadia. However, it is not nearly streaming at the same fidelity that the Stadia Pro membership allows you. The other channel currently available is Ubisoft Plus, which is actually a separate subscription players obtain directly via Ubisoft and can be linked to their Luna account. Ubisoft Plus provides access to the majority of the publisher's recent library, including new releases such as Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Immortals Phoenix Rising. The cool thing is these titles are also downloadable to a PC via the Ubisoft Connect app, and your saves can move between them, so there is somewhat of a third-party hardware solution for dedicated gaming, and you can decide whether you want to stream your games via Luna, or you can decide whether you want to play them on PC. Now, I first got access to Luna around the time Assassin's Creed Valhalla was being released, so I played a lot of the game through that streaming service. But since its launch, the Ubisoft Plus subscription has also become available via Stadia, where the games run at a much higher quality if you want to pay for that Stadia Pro membership at $10 a month. Luna was also able to claim exclusivity to iPhone via web app when it launched, but nearly all its competitors have caught up in that regard too. Both Stadia and GeForce Now support iPhone via web app, and Xbox expects to come to iPhone via web app in spring of 2021. Amazon Luna has some interesting ideas with its multiple channels, but it doesn't do anything better than any of the other services. Most of the games are accessible via the other platforms, it has a worse controller than Stadia, and its streaming quality doesn't compete with GeForce Now. The only reason to go with Luna is if you plan to stream a lot to a TV and already own an Amazon Fire TV stick. If Luna had retained its exclusivity on iPhone and Ubisoft Plus, it would have had an upper hand on its competitors, but it lost that in a matter of months. If Luna is able to eventually bring the fidelity of its games to match the Stadia Pro subscription without charging people an extra fee every month to get that quality, and if it's able to add interesting gaming channels at a low cost that introduce compelling titles to its service, then maybe it's something worth looking at. But at the time of this video going out, Luna is by far the least compelling streaming service.